So as promised, I'm just going to go through the notebook and diary system I'm going to be using in 2015. I'm going to be using a personal size Filofax, which is compact size on the rings. I'm going to be using a Leuchtturm 1917 for my book of all things, or bullet journal, whichever you'd like to call it. And on my desk is going to be this Mark's Tokyo Edge colours diary, which is goes from September 14 to December 2015. I'll actually start with this. You may have noticed it the other day in one of my daily vlogs that I was trying it out. It just does feel a little bit big to be carrying around with me every day in my bag, and I'm actually trying to trim down on the things that I'm carrying around. So I put it into a Filofax flex cover that I have. That just made it a little bit more bulky. So I've put it back into this plastic cover. Now you'll see, this is the ingenious thing about this diary. It's got a zip here, and you can actually store things inside this cover here so that you can have easy access to it. And you can actually put your phone in there and still tap on the screen, so you can still use your smartphone whilst it's stored in there. But it means you can put a pen in there, you can put another little notebook if you needed one, and just carry those around with you. The inside it has two full-length flaps here, and then on the back it has 3 business card storage areas here and another full-length storage flap there. It's also got a plastic pen loop, which is quite handy. And as you can see, it's actually tabbed for each month from September 2014 right through to December 2015. Now, this was really handy for me, but as I say, it is a little bit too big. I'm just looking for a page that I can open out for you. It is a little bit too big for me to be using every single day. Each month, this is January, each month has a monthly planner, which I've already put a few things in, and then each week is laid out in a vertical layout. Sorry about that, I couldn't think of the word then. So you've got appointment times down each page, you've got a small Saturday and Sunday, and then you've got an area here which is gridded, which you can use for notes or bullet journaling, and the whole book is like that. And each month, as I say, does have a monthly planner on it. It's good. As I say, it is a bit bulky for me to be carrying around with. That's just a personal view. So that's going to live on my desk upstairs, and I'm going to use it as my desk planner. Next, I'm going to be using these two in conjunction with each other. This is my personal Filofax, and it is the compact size classic Botanics. And I've trimmed down quite a lot from normal. I've got a Herbin pen I'm using here. This is actually an ink pen with a rollerball nib, and I'm loving using that. You'll have seen me mention that a few times. So I like using ink, and that is the perfect solution for me for day to day. I've just got a few business cards in here, a few page markers, a few sticky tabs, some bits. I've got some magnetic page markers in here, a spare ink cartridge for the pen, more business cards, my London Underground £2 coin, which I've mentioned on numerous occasions, and then I've gone back to these dividers. I'm a bit in two minds about which dividers to use for the time being, so I've gone back to 4 tabs. These ones I made myself a while back. There's diary, personal, ideas, and then a blank one at the back that I'll just stuff some notes in. I am using a week on 2 pages diary, which I am just starting to fill in. I don't think there's anything too major on here, so I'm just writing some notes in there. I've not put any stickers. I'm not going to be decorating my pages. I did think I was going to do a weekly decoration, but moving down to a compact just means that stickers and washi tape will bulk it out even more, and as you can see, it already is quite stuffed on the rings there. Next section is I've got a full year in there. I mean, I can trim this down. I can probably take out 6 months, but I'm weird. I do like to carry it a full year round. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the forward planning that I like to do. Next section is personal. I'll not show you what I've got in there, but it is just all my usual personal bits and pieces, bills that are going in and out, names, addresses, telephone numbers that I might need to use on a daily basis, and just some other little bits of information that I need on a regular basis. Then I'll have my ideas section, which has got my bullet journal key in it to remind me, and then it's just got some blank paper in, and then the last section hasn't got anything in it at the moment, but this is where I'll just put some notes that I might need to keep or some ideas that I might have. I could probably even get rid of this section, and I've just got 2 pockets at the back, so I'm just covering up some personal information there. 2 pockets at the back which I will use just to stuff notes in. So this is what will be carried with me on a day-to-day basis in my bag, and that is now quite lightweight. I'm still deciding whether to trim down the diary, because as you can see the diary is using up quite a lot of space in there. So I'll let you know if I move to 6 months of that. And last but not least, I'm a Moleskine girl, but I fancied a change, and I'd read that the Leuchtturm books had numbered pages, which really helps with the bullet journaling. So I ordered one, and I ordered the emerald colour. It's probably not showing up very well on this camera, but I ordered the emerald one, and I ordered the dotted page version. And there are a few reasons I like this. Already started off. I'm not going to put my name and address in there because this is going to be, people call it a bullet journal, but I call it a boat, which is my book of all things. I write everything down in here, in my bullet journals or in my boats. It's like a brain dump. It's an ideas area. It's a daily to-do list. It's not really forward planning. It's what I need to get done. You've probably heard of the GTD, getting things done process, and this really helps me with that. So things that I like so far about the Leuchtturm are, it's got a table of contents already in the book, and as you can see, I'm just decorating this with washi tape, but I'm not going to be decorating every page. I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute. So I've got table of contents, and there's 3 pages of that already. And as you can see, I've already started off writing some of my table of contents in, and I've already written some there as well, because I do work back and front of my bullet journal. So this is my key for 2015. It hasn't changed. If you've seen any of my old videos, I've got tasks, tasks completed, tasks moved, notes, events or appointments, important or urgent, money, stuff that I'm thinking about. A location will mean somewhere that I'm visiting or somewhere that I would like to visit. Stuff to do with my blog and my vlogs. Things that I love that I'd like to either re-encounter or I want to recommend to people. And then SW is for Slimming World, which is food, diets and recipes. So because those 3 are my first, or those 5 pages in my first few pages, I've just washi taped those with my glasses washi tape, and those will be the only pages that I put that washi tape on, so I can actually flip to those straight away. Then I've left 2 pages blank purposefully because I just like to have a separation, and then I've moved on to my January spread. Now this is just a regular monthly spread for bullet journaling. So on this side you've got the days of the week, and you've got important tasks or appointments that need doing. So these are just quick reminders of things that I need to do. They will have been transferred over from my Filofax or vice versa. But this is, if I've got this laid out, I can think of what I need to do immediately. And then on this side, this is my monthly list of things to do. So I need to contact somebody at a company, I've got a meeting coming up at a community radio station, and I've got a Skype call with a company next week that I don't want to forget about. Next on my 3rd page of monthly spreads, this is sort of something I played around with last year in my other bullet journal, and it's something that I really enjoyed doing. I'm going to keep. So again, I've numbered the pages, numbered the days down to 31, obviously for January, and I have done a little list of things that I want to keep track of. So I've got exercise, which means I'm going to mark off the days that I actually do some exercise. I'm doing couch to 5k again with my running group, bleeding a group again, so that's a definite exercise 3 times a week. But I'll show you some other exercise that I'm thinking of doing as well, so I'm going to mark that off on there. My Slimming World, I'm going to track my weight losses. Invoices that I need to send out, I'm going to mark them off in here and then obviously tick them off when they've been paid. Book sales for the book that I have on Amazon at the moment, and another one that I'm hoping to write this year, so I'm going to be tracking sales of those, what happens when I do promotions, things like that. Then I've got my my 2 blogs, Typecast and Geeklicious. I'm going to mark off when I post on those, because I'm going to have a bit more of a posting plan for one of them, and I'm going to be more spontaneous on the other. YouTube is going to be about vlog and video planning, and then Stationery Lovers is a new blog that I've got with a friend of mine, and I'm going to mark off on there when it's my turn to post. And then I've already started writing some to-dos for the 1st of January. So this is my New Year's resolution list. Learn to play the ukulele, write out a blog plan, write out a vlog plan, and community radio. Which one am I going to get involved with? I've got to make that decision. So this is where my to-dos will start for January 2015. But as I say, I work from back and front in my diaries. So from the back, this is the other bit of exercise I was considering doing. You may have heard of the 30-day exercise challenges. I'm going to try and do the squatting challenge and the planking challenge. You'll find these online. Just Google 30-day plank challenge or 30-day squat challenge. And you are supposed to do a bit every single day, and the website does tell you what you're supposed to do. However, for me, I don't think it's achievable over 30 consecutive days. So I'm just going to tick off when I've done it. But also, because of that, I've got a date achieved section on each of them. So I'm just going to write down the date that I actually achieve those and see how far I get. That's just a personal goal type of thing. And then the other pages that I've already planned out is books I want to read in 2015. So I'm just writing some friend recommendations down, some things that I found on Amazon. These are ones that I'd like to buy and download to my Kindle, and I'll just work through these in 2015. I might put some little reviews on my blog, or maybe even do some YouTube reviews. We'll just have to wait and see. So that, for the time being, is how I'm going to be using my bullet journal. And this is what I was saying about the washi tape. I'm not going to washi tape everything, but I can see there immediately that January sticks out because it's got the green tape at the beginning. This bit the key sticks out, and the table of contents because of that. So my January to-dos will just be, they will be unedged. And then when I move into February and I do my 3 spread pages, they will be taped up there as well. So it's just going to be a quick marker down the side. I don't know how long this notepad will last me. I think probably about 3 to 4 months. I hope it will, because they are a tad more expensive than people pay for notebooks. I have another idea if this doesn't work, but we'll see if that comes to fruition, and I'll do another video. But in the meantime, my boat, my book of all things, my personal Filofax compact size, and my desk diary, which I'll just leave to one side, that is going to be what I'm using for 2015. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what your system is going to be, or leave me links to your YouTube videos or vlogs. I'd love to come over and see what you're doing. Happy New Year to you all, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.